But I will say this. I'm a little surprised at the amount of disgruntledness that is being portrayed online about Drew McIntyre.
I was just going to bring him up.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm loving the tag team of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. I think it's something, different. They mesh together. Yeah, they're just beating up Titus worldwide, but I'm liking it.
People are calling it a modern-day Dudes with Attitudes, HBK and Kevin Nash in a way. But people are comparing it. I don't. Drew McIntyre is 6'5", not 6'10", and yes, Dolph Ziggler likes to imitate Shawn Michaels, but Dolph Ziggler is not out of Shawn Michaels' career. But I can see the Dudes with Attitudes comparison. I can see a little bit. I can see it. You got the big heater, and you got the guy who could really go and work. But Drew McIntyre, I know Draper is not a fan of his at all and thinks he is going to be exposed because when he was given the chance as the rising Drew McIntyre and the top guy at Impact, he failed miserably, which he did. He did. But maybe it's a new day. Perhaps the Just for Men darker shade of dark brown beard color will work for him this time. And quite honestly, DT, him and Jinder going to the same gym lately? What's going on there with the
I don't
physique?
see nothing. They're being tested.
DT, but I'm saying I'm not saying that. But DT, isn't it strange that the two guys from three? I mean, is Heath Slater next for a whole new physique or what?
He's busy with kids.
He's got kids. That's what I said. He's got kids. Him and Rhino got a lot to do. But Drew McIntyre's physique totally transformed from a couple of years ago.
Look, I don't. Hopefully, none of our friends were the ones making that reference. It's not a bad reference, but it reminds me of trying to compare, Nikki Bella and John Cena to Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man. Why? Because they're a wrestling couple. It's just, I don't know. I think personally, first of all, Drew McIntyre is not a bodyguard character. That's first off. Why? Because he's a little bit taller, and come on. I mean, I just think that comparison is just stupid. I'm sorry. It's just stupid. I just think that they're two talented guys. They're meshing in the ring, in my honest opinion. I will even compliment Bobby Lashley. He's been on TV now 3 weeks. Yes, he's been thrown into tag matches to, so he doesn't have to do all that much.
He did well tonight. He did well. He
did well. And look, I think Bobby Lashley is fitting in nice. I don't know if it's going to lead to any championship reigns anytime soon. He's filling a spot on the roster. Drew McIntyre right now is filling a spot on the roster. But I'm not trying to be controversial here. I personally think the fans are popping more for Drew McIntyre than Bobby Lashley.
Why do you think that is? Because Drew did kind of flop here last time he was here, as did Jinder.